Hi and welcome to the channel. In this video I'd like to use the opportunity to talk about Apple. Recently they presented the new iPhone 15 lineup and gaming was a very important section on the keynote. Besides only improving the processor, they confirmed that Apple A17 Bionic will lay the foundation of a new generation of mobile gaming. And to be honest, I think Apple can help to accomplish it, but A17 is not the main reason. Let me explain. On the section dedicated to the new chipset A17 Bionic that will be exclusive for the Pro models this year, they talked about raw performance and focusing specially on the GPU improvements such as a 20% improvement in performance, more efficiency, and hardware-accelerated ray tracing. Apple sells us the idea that AAA games will be possible to run with the new chipset A17 Bionic, but why Apple is so confident to claim a new foundation of new generation of mobile gaming if there isn't something else? If you think about it, every year Apple upgraded the CPU and GPU performance. Apple always claims they are empowering mobile gaming, and I think this is true, but only for casual games. From my point of view, in order to bring AAA games into mobile, smartphone brands need to do more effort and not just upgrade the processor. If in terms of revenue and downloads what works on an iPhone are free casual games or mid-core games, then why publishers should invest millions of dollars into create AAA games or console ports for mobile? If you remember, more than 10 years ago Infinity Blade was published for the iPhone 4, that was claimed to be the first AAA game on mobile, but it was already late. iPhone users were already used to casual freemium gaming. This is play quick games and for free. So over the last decade most publishers changed the strategy to adapt to this format, releasing as many titles as possible, wishing that one game could be on the top rankings of the App Store. And don't get me wrong, there are intensive games on the Apple Store, but the percentage is super reduced compared with the casual games, and mostly they have some sort of gacha system included, which is not what hardcore gamers want. But 10 years ago, smartphones had a completely different shape, much smaller and with a lack of functionalities since there was no USB-C 3.0 and the DisplayPort technology, and therefore it was not possible to mirror the screen on a TV via HDMI. Functional accessories such as gamepads, dock stations, or coolers did not exist. And now, thanks to brands like Red Magic or Asus that have been investing into creating not just gaming phones, but also a mobile gaming ecosystem, and I'm sure that Apple has been monitoring it. And maybe they decided that the ecosystem is mature enough to be part of this trend, and this is especially motivated because finally the iPhone jumped into USB-C, which offers a complete new set of possibilities for partners to create potential gaming accessories made for iPhone to mirror the screen, or create custom gamepads to ultimately make the iPhone a true portable console. And we all know the iPhone way, right? Sometimes they simply wait for trends to consolidate and then they improve a feature, mostly with a better UI and better integration with their ecosystem. Do you imagine an HDMI to USB dock that wireless charges the iPhone, cools the device, and casts the content into a big screen while you play a AAA game with your PlayStation controller? Now Apple is closer to be able to provide this experience if they want to. There are already some third-party brands developing good gaming accessories for iPhone with pretty decent sales results, such as Backbone, that will benefit from the USB-C to save costs and provide one unit controller for mobile gaming. So okay, at this point we all can see a potential next steps for iPhone devices and mobile gaming, but actually none of this is thanks to Apple besides the new GPU. So what Apple can bring into the table that can benefit as well Android users? Yes, their influence over the publishers to bring AAA games to mobile, same as it happened 10 years ago, and this precisely what they announced on the latest keynote. This included a couple of new and impressive titles like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Village, and Assassin's Creed Mirage, and also The Division, Resurgence, and Genshin Impact. Apple did not announce any official date with regards to when exactly these games will be playable on the iPhone 15 Pro models, with most titles expected to be released early next year. The latest Snapdragon processors and Adreno GPUs will be more than capable to receive these titles as well, as long as publishers decide to port them for high-end Android devices. This will all depend on publishers, but I'm confident that on the upcoming years both platforms can finally benefit of the industry development. Also, do not forget that most of high-end Android devices have real fast charging that is something very relevant while gaming. The implementation of the USB-C will also save costs to companies like Backbone that now will be incentivized to produce only one model for both platforms, and ultimately this can benefit the user by having better products. I hope you liked this video, and I'm looking forward to read your opinions on the comment section. Remember that if you like content about gaming phones, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next video.